So hello everybody, we're back playing Pink Detective, right back where we left off. This game is really fun, I like it.
Welcome to an evening of mystery and enlightenment. I hope we all are in the right spirit for some spirit.
Alright, we're gonna have to do this little thing again.
If any of those gathered here do not believe in the sublime, I recommend them to make themselves superfluous right now. This is aimed at you especially, Mr. Happy, in case you had not noticed.
Oh, don't mind me, Mr. Podargus. I'm fine. It's not that I don't believe in ghosts, you see. It's just that they give me the heebie-jeebies. I'm not afraid of anything that I can shoot. But something tells me you cannot shoot a ghost. Not a big fan of that. Not at all.
Very well, then. I am mollified. You may stay. And you might make yourself useful and turn out the light.
So sorry. I'm very easily startled.
I'm so
Well, I'm not, and I'm not scared of the dark either.
Oh,
Oh,
in that case, just wait until he calls up the ghost, Ella. Darling.
Right?
It's so creepy, even you
We can't
might
skip
get a little
this,
thrill.
Silence! I will not. As you so quaintly put it, call up the ghost. The conjuring of a ghost is a highly supernatural matter, and not at all comparable to a mundane telephone call. It requires all participants to be in awe, and most of all in silence. So be silent, and let me conjure up the ghost in peace. Whoa! We have gathered together on this rainy night to contact the ancient spirit that lives in this house. Spirit, can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a sign. Silence! It appears we have contact. It appears there is a spirit in the room with us. What does the spirit mean as well? Spirit, if you mean as well, knock 2 times.
Not 3 times.
But that was 3 times, not 2 times, 3 times.
What does it mean? Knocking 3 times instead of 2.
Silence! I will ask the spirit what it means by knocking 3 times instead of 2. Spirit, what do you mean by knocking 3 times instead of 2?
Anger. It means anger. I'm angry. I'm very angry.
I'm communicating with the spirit. I can feel what it feels. And what it feels is anger. The spirit
Very
is
angry.
angry.
But I don't understand. Why is the spirit angry? What have we done to make it angry?
Silence! I will ask the spirit why it is angry. Spirit, why are you angry?
People. There is people in my house. I don't like people. I don't want people in my house. Go away. Go away or... Ooh.
The spirit is now revealing the cause of its anger to me. The spirit does not want you here. You must leave. Leave or terrible things will happen. Leave, Miss Buffy, leave or...
Ooh.
Ah, this is highly unexpected.
What happened? Did it break? Trigger, old rooster, could you turn on the light?
No lights, I'm afraid. Lightning must have blown the main fuse this time.
The spirit has chosen to end its communication with us tonight. The spirit has left. Here I remain to remind you of its message. The
Get out.
message is, leave. You must all leave this house at once. Leave or terrible things will happen. Terrible, terrible things.
Who disturbs me in my eternal slumber? Is it time for tea already?
Oh! Look, Ella! we're lucky. The spirit is still here, and it wants tea. Can we get tea? Mr. Diggings! Can someone bring for Mr. Diggings?
Silence! This is highly irregular. The communication has ended. What you see is not the spirit. It is the figment of your imagination. We have received our message. We must leave the room immediately. First the room, then the house.
I should certainly say so. Who are you people? What are you doing in my house? And where is Diggings? I want my tea.
I'll go see if I can unearth Mr. Diggins, Mr. Ghost. You stay put. Damn ghosts give me the screaming ninnies every time.
Do get comfortable, please, Mr. Ghost. Mr. Diggings will be here in a minute. I am sure.
It's just Diggins.
It's just Diggings, not Mr. Diggings, you pink fluff ball. Who are you, anyway?
Well, I used to be plain old Flora Boffington, but apparently I'm Lady Boffington now. Isn't that a hoot? I do hope you aren't too angry with us for being in the house. You didn't
Of course
mean
you
it
are.
about leaving, did you? That would be a frightful nuisance. Because since I'm Lady Boffington now, I kind of live here now.
Of all the cheeky things I have heard, you are Lady Boffington? You? You are just a cheaply dressed, badly groomed, ordinary...
Silence! Nobody communicates with the spirits but me.
Are you ready for tea then, milady?
I'm sure we could all use some tea right now. Mr. Diggings, would you be so kind and serve it in the drawing room?
Buffy, can we have a word, please? Mr. George, you as well. I suspect strange things are afoot at Buffington Hall.
Well, what is
The matter?
Was it? Oh, I knew it. This is exactly why I invited you here. You always seem much clearer in these kind of...
I don't know, Miss Ella. It seemed like a perfectly fine seance to me.
Alright,
Mr. George.
finally.
But, Miss Ella, I don't like...
Well, never mind. What kind of assistant? I'll go and investigate.
Now that I have my trusty magnifying glass, I can do some proper, in-depth investigating.
Yep, I know how to do it.
What's this? How interesting. What's this?
Alright. No more interruptions.
Well, what do we have here? Huh.
Yep. And here is where we
Miss
left
Ella?
off.
Are you sure?
Miss Ella?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm not sure.
What's this?
I think this is my great-great-aunt Adelheid. Mr. Diggins, she didn't approve. Do you reckon this is why she haunts this room? It is her ghost we are talking to, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure it is. You are the detective. Mr. Pink Detective.
Yes, I am. Now I'm done here.
Miss Ella?
Well done.
My conclusion?
You should definitely have a look. Why don't you find...
That's a great idea.
Have a little think.
It's kind of hard to try and think here. This room is way too spooky. I can't concentrate in such large spaces.
Then let's go to the bathroom.
Trying to get...
Okay. The bathroom. The ghost is not real. Big picture.
Ah, there you are, Mr. George. Did you manage to have a little think?
Your ladyship, come quickly! It's Mr. Blind, your ladyship! He's lying on his bedroom floor like a dead man. I heard a terrible scream, but when I knocked on his door, there was no answer, and so I went in. And he was just lying there. Oh, I got such a fright, your ladyship. Please.
All right.
Well, Mr. George, I guess you're not done investigating for tonight.
Right. I'll go up at once.
Right, I'll go up at once.
I should really go and investigate the Red Room now. That nice duck maid was very upset about it.
Looks like I can look at some other things. Just exploring. Couldn't go out here before. So let's have a little look, okay?
What's this? Doesn't tell me anything new. What is this? It's not really a clue, is it?
I hate my cat, guys. Very interesting.
What's this?
Let's get out of here.
Interesting.
Wait, is this from Relax Island?
Really a clue, is it?
Like that Cthulhu thing that I got. Little green thing. I said it was plastic toy.
I'm your host, Chester Found. Scrumply, bringing you the very best and latest. Here's
Oh, there's so much to explore.
Ah, putain de merde, ça a pris, les gens commencent à se rendre compte de quelque chose, Podargus. Ça va pas du tout, Podargus. Ah, abominable intrusion!
Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Blanc?
Apparently there's been
An accident, please. Ah, putain de merde, ça a pris, les gens commencent à se rendre compte de quelque chose, Podargus. Ça va pas du tout, Podargus. Là, c'est vraiment la... Ah, putain de merde, ça a pris, les gens commencent à se rendre compte de quelque chose, Podargus. Ça va pas du tout, Podargus. Là, c'est vraiment...
Hello? Mr. Blind, are you there?
His body.
Oh, where is he? The maid said he'd be lying on the floor, but I can't see him anywhere. What's this? Well, what is this?
Huh.
What's this?
Oh.
Yes?
Oh, sorry.
Well, I'm not surprised. Always making...
What is this? What an interesting portrait. Such a pity there is nobody here who can tell me more about it.
Yeah.
Most interesting.
That seems to be it.
It looks like several crimes have taken place here. Someone should call the police.
Call the police. Alright.
Police! We need to call the... Oh, it seems like the police are already here.
Looks like another detective is here. Mr. Diggins?
Excuse me?
Mr. Pig Detective, allow me to introduce Mr. Constable Cat. He is the police
Another
around here.
cat.
Mr. Diggins called the police because of what happened to poor Mr. Blind.
Yeah, well, Mr. Blind's
Yes,
gone.
well, that. I'm afraid Mr. Blind has mysteriously disappeared. He's not in his room and there are signs of forceful abduction.
Mr. Blind? What do I care about Mr. Blind? We need to leave this house at once. The spirit told us so.
Yeah, I'm with you there, buddy,
Mr.
but...
Podargus? What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm leaving. The spirit ordered us to leave this house at once. I will obey. I advise you to do the same.
A spirit? My, how the plot does thicken. What exactly is going on here? I've been called because a certain Mr. Blind had an accident. What's this about a spirit now?
First things first. Mr. Blind, Lady Boffington's lawyer, apparently had some kind of accident. He's also completely vanished from his room. There are signs of a struggle. Concerning the ominous spirit, it seems that Mr. Blind and Mr. Podagus here have conspired to feign the existence of a ghost at Boffington Hall. What can you tell us about that, Mr. Podagus?
Mon Dieu, we have been exposed. I admit everything. I'm in cahoots with Mr. Blind. He is the mastermind behind it all. I am but a lowly mercenary, a pawn in his ugly little game.
It was all a scam? So the ghost was not real after all? How disappointing. But it all falls into place now. Mr. Blind has been trying to talk me into selling Boffington Hall for days. Maybe he thought I would be more eager to sell if the place was haunted.
A trick as old as time, my lady. And this Mr. Blind who tried to scam you, he is now disappeared?
I'm afraid so. It looks like he was forcefully abducted.
Forcefully abducted? Oh, how absolutely gruesome. Who could be capable of such a horrid thing?
Ah, but that could be another scam, your ladyship. The crook sensed that the game was up, so he flew the coop, made it look like an abduction to muddle his trace. Luckily for us, he left his collaborator behind. Mr. Podagus, you are under arrest until we get to the bottom of this matter. And Mr. Pig Detective, was it? You seem like a capable fellow. Please find out whatever happened to that ominous Mr. Blind. I will be... Where will I be, Lady Boffington?
Why don't you wait in the music room, Mr. Constable Cat? Nobody will disturb you there.
I'll be in the music room. Please find me there once you have discovered the whereabouts of Mr. Blind. In the meantime, nobody is allowed to leave this house until the case is...
Yep.
I'd better find an umbrella and a lamp first. I bet Mr. Blind is somewhere outside.
I would like to explore. Where was my room? It was like this way.
Come back! Come back!
This is very weird.
Young man, don't leave. I want a word.
The reception must be off. Huh. Huh.
Please, I need to speak to you.
Bringing you the very best.
This is very weird.
Here's Eloise DuPont.
Huh.
Well, how do I get back to my room? I can go this way. Oh my!
Young man, don't leave. I want a word.
The reception must be off.
Exactly. But fine.
Huh. What's this? What do we have here?
Oh no.
What's this?
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Should I? I'm gonna follow this first. I'm pretty sure she was in the wine basement cellar.
What's this?
Well, can I leave?
It's raining outside and it's very dark.
Oh my gosh.
My poor pineapples.
Excuse me?
I'm Albert McTurpin, the gardener here at Buffington Hall. Would you look at my poor pineapples, sir?
Those are pineapples?
Well, that
All
is
right.
anyone's guess. But look at my poor pineapples. Look at the state they're in. That's
right.
not right.
Alright.
It seems like you need a professional detective here.
A detective? Are you a detective, mister?
Yes.
I need an umbrella.
Are you here to find out
I can't
what
skip this
happened
guy.
to my pineapples?
Well, I'm not supposed to investigate things on the weekend. It's my time off. My secretary says I work too much as it is.
Well, it stands to reason. The police was just the same. My pineapples are
All
not
right.
important enough, it seems,
Just
for
pineapples,
them
buddy.
to sacrifice their weekend. It's just some pineapples, you see. But they mean the world to me. Once I had a secret love, but those times are long gone. Now it is just me and my plants and my flowers.
What a sad...
Well, I hope you can catch the culprit.
Gee. Let's go to that cellar. Mm. All right.
Looks like everything is in order. What's this?
Where's this freaking ghost? What happened to the pineapple? I don't know. Find lamp and umbrella.
just joining us, you're listening to Venabald AM Radio. I'm your host, Chester Scrumpley, bringing you the very best and latest. Here's Eloise DuPont.
Oh yeah.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Okay, she isn't in here. She is.
What's this?
Mr. Pig Detective, please be careful with that box. It belonged to my great aunt Sashim Lee.
Okay. I'm still gonna press it.
My beloved Ellie, I must away. We cannot meet today. I left you a message in the care of the guardians of our love. Yours ever, C.
Nothing else here, I guess. I need an umbrella.
That's how Mr. George put Doyle Loonigan behind bars once and for all.
Oh, Mr. Pig Detective, would you care to join us for a cup of tea?
I'd better not. I'm having a... Interesting.
Wait, I want to investigate that.
What do we have here?
He has to go downstairs and upstairs. Let's see what that leads to.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to Venabald AM Radio. I'm your host, Chester Fat Scrumpley, bringing you the very best and latest. Here's Eloise DuPont.
Let's go in this room. This guy is...
Oh, Mr. Pigden.
Miss Parker, are you...
Oh, yes. We do have photos. Have to do
Everything? Really? That's...
Oh, I admit it is. There is one thing I obviously can't get. I was wondering.
Blah, blah, blah.
My perspective?
Oh, I knew. I have to go upstairs now to develop this picture. Meet me in the attic later, at your convenience. I'll tell you all the details then.
I forgot how to go to the attic.
What's this? What an interesting portrait. Such a pity there is nobody here who can tell me more about it.
Yeah, I wish. Oh.
Most interesting. Doesn't tell me anything new.
Oh, it's you.
Actually, I was looking...
What, that? The saying, nobody found anything. All that must... Is that all?
What a lot of...
A ski-daddle. Alright. Oh, what am I looking for, huh? Attic.
Huh.
I try and leave?
Come to me, come to me.
Is this part of the regular program?
I don't... Where? What is this room? Bathroom. Yep.
Ah. What's this?
I'm taking it. Yeah.
What do we have here?
It's peeping hole.
How disappointing. I expected it to be a spy hole. These old houses are supposed to be full of interesting little secrets like that.
There's the voice again. Did you hear it? Am I going mad?
I did hear it. You're not going mad, Buffy dear. There certainly was a voice. Hello? Hello? Can you hear us?
Hello, Miss Ella. It's me, Pig Detective.
Mr. George, why are you a disembodied voice in dear Buffy's bedroom? That hardly seems prudent.
Mr. George? You're Mr. George? Is that who this is? But he's not a ghost.
I'm not a ghost. I'm in the bathroom.
You must be in the bathroom that's just down the hall from your apartment. So much for the ghost voice in your dreams, Buffy dear. It was probably just someone in the bathroom that you overheard.
The ghost is in the bathroom? How shocking.
No.
I will never use that bathroom again.
Oh, Buffy dear.
Well, let's go. See if I can open that door with such not. Nah, I need an umbrella. But how do I get back to my room? Hey, you know where I can find one?
The current lady, then? Do you have any...
That's about Mike.
Nah, can't. Alright, well, I'll just go check. Gonna talk to that turtle dude.
Ah, it's the famous Pig Detective again. Have you found out what happened to my poor pineapples?
The investigation, something.
Confusing story, Mr. Pig Detective, sir. What the world coming to?
I was gonna help, but never mind.
It's raining outside.
I don't care.
It's very dark.
Well, guess I can go check the yellow room. Where you do the very best.
What's this? Excuse me? It looks very much like there should be something here. That isn't here.
Oh, that? That's where the ice crystal used to be displayed. Great
But it
big
melted.
glowy stone that old Lord Reginald brought back with him from his expedition to the icy pole. He put it in here because it went with the wallpaper so well. But then the crystal turned out to be much more valuable than he thought, so he locked it away in the safe. That's in the silver room now.
A valuable crystal in a safe? In the silver room? Interesting.
Where you going, bucko? Where you going? Huh? I wonder where he's going, y'all.
It's raining outside and it's very dark.
You're on the line with Chester Fountain Scrumply. Go ahead, caller.
I'm calling to tell my girl that I still love her. We hit a bit of a rough patch recently, and now I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't do much of anything. I just
What do we have here?
If you can hear me, I wrote this for you.
It's not really a clue, is it?
Of course it was in this room.
At last.
What is it?
Hello?
Good evening.
I do not snoop, I'm just doing my job. Pig Detective is my name. Private Investigation is the game.
A detective? A pig detective? In my house? It's getting better and better. I might be in need of a detective myself, but you worth your salt, Mr. Pig Detective.
Well, I certainly like to think so.
I see. You seem to be very confident in your own abilities, young man. Still, that means nothing. Confidence does not always equal excellence. I shall have to test you.
And what kind of test would that be?
Only the most elemental one. I challenge you to find out who I am. Or rather, who I was. For I don't seem to be no more. Do you accept this challenge?
Of course I do. It sounds like fun.
Excellent. Can you guess who I am?
Not really, no.
No, not really.
I thought as much, but I don't blame you. Boffington Hall, as you will see, is filled to the brim with ghosts and spirits, whole generations of Boffingtons. But you have been... First, present me with a possible identity for my ghostly being. Who was I when I was alive? I expect you to convince me with 3 carefully considered facts. 3, no more, no less. 3 shall be the number thou shalt present, and the number of presenting shall be 3. 4, thou shalt not present, neither present thou 2, excepting that thou then proceed to 3. 5 is right out. Enough of that. Now begin.
I need help. Every ghost has a story, blah. Select the... Okay. Nah.
About 100 years ago, there lived a very rich Boffington by the name of Ebenezer. He was incredibly stingy with his money, though, and apparently he hid a great deal of it right before he died. His ghost has been around ever since then to scare away the treasure hunters. Hidden in her old music box, I found a note that Cynthia wrote to her lover, hinting that she hid a farewell letter from him at the centre of the labyrinth. There is a hole drilled into a bathroom wall that comes out directly next to Lady Boffington's
That
bed.
sounds wrong.
The voice she hears in her sleep isn't a ghost, it's just someone hiding in the bathroom.
What a lot of hot rubbish.
Yeah.
You clearly need to investigate more.
Yeah, bye-bye, buddy. And right I will. Seems I can go in here.
What's this? I don't think this is a clue. Well, how interesting.
You couldn't do better than to show interest in Mr. Heinrich. He is the first. Without fault, he was the
Whatever.
last. Some say, if only.
House for the ghost? Hey!
What is this? Well, how interesting.